So the battle report you're going to see tonight is between myself and a friend of mine. I'm running some Tyranids, and it's not a competitive list at all. I had just finished kind of detailing and painting some models that I wanted to play. I had gotten a Malanthrope at Adepticon and I got it painted up, and I wanted to play the Swarmlord. So the list itself is not a very competitive list. It's also testing the cards, basically the Maelstrom mission cards. For our league, I'm trying to see if we can make them so they can be used in competitive play. This time we're doing any card that you get that you absolutely can't use, like a flyer, kill a building. You can discard and draw another card. At the end of every game turn, you can discard 2. I think from other people playing it and getting me their input and myself, this is being like the 4th game with it, I've just kind of decided that they're really neat and the cards are really cool, but unfortunately they just always end up being kind of one-sided. Usually one person gets cards that they can continually play and the other side doesn't, and so it doesn't make for a very competitive or fair, I guess, gameplay, whereas the rest of the game, this game in particular, my opponent won with the Maelstrom cards, but at the end of the game he basically had 1 squad left. I had 3, and so I don't think it was a really adequate reflection on how the game went. So I just wanted to give you that information before you watch the battle report, just because it is kind of a test mission. Hopefully you enjoy it. There's a lot of banter going on because that's the way we are. We're kind of goofy, so hopefully you have fun enjoying it. Take it with a grain of salt. Any banter that you hear is just us kidding around. We're not being serious. Hopefully you enjoy the battle report and you pick up some things in 7th edition. Any questions, leave them in the comments and I can try to answer them as soon as possible. Thanks.
So I'm playing against a guy named Cole, who... When did you win Ard Boys? 2010. Was that the last year it was? Or second to last year it was. So he's a good player. That's my excuse for losing. So he got first turn, he's gonna keep it. I'm gonna roll the C's. There's deployment. He got Stealth Ruins, and I got Synaptic Linchpin because I have my boss. I'm going to roll. Seize the initiative. My turn 1. The guys moved up. Did with the card capture objective number 4. I did shoot with the Barbed Hierodale at the broadside, but he's got Stealth Ruins, and that objective is increased cover save by 1, so he's got 2 up saves, so he didn't fail any of them. On to turn 2. Okay, so end of top of turn 2. Swarmlord did some terrible saving on his bros and lost all of them. He's got 4 wounds left. The big guy took a couple wounds. Otherwise, he captured this objective, and then he captured 3, and he got D3, so he got 3 more points. So he's got 6 points to my 1 point. Yeah.
Can we make your video not suitable for work?
Okay. Came up here and killed 1 suit, and charged in with the Malanthrope, and he actually killed it. So he actually has preferred enemy now to himself and everybody within 12 of infantry, which is good. Swarmlord missed his charge, so he's going to hanging out there about ready to die. And the rest of the guys didn't do too much, and I didn't get anything with my card. So I have 1 point to his. What do you have? 6 points? 6 points. And he's got first blood. And at the top of turn 3, he's coming over here just being a dick because he knows my gaunts aren't going to be able to do shit. I killed Swarmlord, but it took a lot of shooting. And did 1 wound to the Barbed Hierodale. That's about it. Do you have any cards you're going to turn in?
Yeah, I do.
What do you got? How many more points you got now? I bet you do.
D3 are going on.
Are you serious?
Yeah, killing this warlord.
That's awesome.
Objective D3 if you kill your objector, the enemy's warlord. So 2 more, so we're at 8.
What else?
You fail a morale penny or fear test.
Not really, because I'm all fearless.
Score 1 point if you control objective marker 2. See, they got me another one, so we're at 9.
Your Pathfinders who have shot nothing on. Well, they've tried. They've
missed every turn, but they've gotten like 2 or 3.
They've gotten 2 objectives.
2, and they contributed to 1. That was.
Okay, end of turn 3. I shot and killed the Piranha with him, and then charged into the. I shot into the broadsides, killed 1 drone, and then charged and made him run away. So killed them. And he did 2 hull points to the Sky Ray, but did not finish it off, unfortunately. So I got 1 victory point for killing a vehicle, and other stuff was over here that I can't get, so I turned them in. So I am 2 points to your, what, 8? 9 points.
Plus first blood and warlord.
Shut up. So he got to score this objective for the 3rd time for his Pathfinders. So he's at 10 points right now to my 2. He failed to kill this guy. He's got 2 wounds left. And he failed to wound the Malanthrope. She saved like a...
Yeah, I'll double check it real quick, but I think that's the way it works.
Anyway, so going to the next turn, and the Riptide jumped away like a pussy, kind of like the person who's running the army.
Smart pussy.
Yeah, I'll double check that.
Okay, so I didn't get any points. I could have gone for 1 point, but that wouldn't have even put me close. I could have been within 12 inches of the edge of the table, but I charged... what's your problem now?
Nothing, we'll tell you.
It's really good.
Kyle just pointed out another way you cheat. Your base is in off the table.
Oh, now you're within an inch of his hall.
So, anyway, basically, I can consolidate wherever the hell I want to. I killed the Crude here. His, he did 1 wound because he saved like, did you save 3 of them? With 5 ups, it's just ridiculous. And he did 2 wounds back to me. So that's well, it's stuck in combat there.
It's full of flavor.
Okay, end of top of turn 5. He of course has objective number 6, so he gets that one. The close combat, I did 1 wound, he whiffed, and he got cut down as he ran away. So the Malanthrope now his preferred enemy monster creature.
Just go kill that thing for me.
He has survived. He's got 1 wound left. He's survived. How many? Was it 12 wounds you did to him or something? He failed 1, failed to feel okay.
You broke a piece of tray.
It fell.
It tastes so good. Gotcha.
Oh, look, there's still a gaunt left. Oh, and they're fearless. Oh, it's gonna be turn 6, and he's locked in combat.
Sleeping tonight, rubbing his belly button.
I lost the game, but I'm gonna kill him. All right, end of turn 6.
Yeah, turn 6.
I got into combat and I killed everybody but 2 dudes, and then they ran away and I cut them down thanks to Malanthrope's high initiative. So they kind of moved over here. He gained a wound back, and he's got some Pathfinders, and my Barbed Hierodale blew up this ride, so there's just those guys out there. So he's got 2 squads left. Oh, and the Crute. Frank, I can't win then. Okay, end of game. I killed everything of his. He's got more tactical objective cards, but the stupid freaking Crute I couldn't see won him the game because I couldn't get to him. Everything else is dead. Any thoughts, Cole, on how the game went? But your tactical genius? What? Anything?
No, I don't like him.
Just because you couldn't kill him.
I know, he's invincible. I did a bunch of wounds, then for like 8 turns in a row, I couldn't do the last wound. I don't know.
How'd you feel about the game?
That was good. I don't know.
Who's your opponent? Kind of a douche.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I peeked over in the stall in the bathroom. He's got very small testicles.
That was the fungus growing off his scrotum. That wasn't his testicles.
Okay.
Why was he pooping in the urinal?